Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Hyperion-Blue-GT champion, and now looks like I'm continuing on in the GT League on Gran Turismo Sport. So, looks like Beginner League is gonna be finished once again, and looks like I'm about to try out the brand new event. Is Compétition de France. Well, I would like had to be prepared for this one because this event is quite very good for this one. A cute, sporty, a clash of the unique, an event for French cars. Ooh la la, this is definitely exclusive. Well, definitely, I'm just always trying to go and try out all the French cars for it. So, there only has a few French cars was been permitted. And definitely there was also the Compétition Gran Turismo was in it. So I'll make sure I'm about to go and to take on 2 courses. So in the meantime, the range classes is N300, so I'll make sure I'm about to go and bring out that Alpine A110 1600S 1972. So in the meantime, let's just go and bring out the old Alpine in and get ready to go. Well, I'm really enjoying driving Alpine cars. Well, in the meantime, I just always like that car from Gran Turismo 6. This one definitely gives a little strong performance for it, because this will give it the most fine historic sports cars in France. Well, I just kind of talk French related to it. So, I'll make sure I'm about to do this to race on Blue Moon Bay Speedway infield B reverse. So, let's do this and let's go. Well, I kind of think this car, the Alpine, is an N100 car, but this also takes 6 laps to beat it. I might be able to go and win it up for this chances of it. Oh, looks like the second run DF3 is quite amazing. Oh man, that's gonna be a hard run. Well, probably giving a little first turn might be quite harder than looks. But in the meantime, maybe I should really need a language book of French to speak any of it, but maybe I should probably need one for learn to speak French. Well, in case you notice about cheese, but anyway, I'm just really enjoying listening to Fran's letters. Okay, second lap goes by. Man, this is definitely quite very easy to see it. Ooh la la, this is going to be one quick piece of cake. I kind of think this one's definitely quite very fast. Well, did I say fast? Well, it also means fast. But I know how other French people said that language in French. Well, it takes practice to say it correctly, but it also needs a little more hampered by making a sentence for it. hard with using this old Alpine. Definitely this might be quite good for this one. Well, seems to me that the French cars are quite very challenging in course. They're just having a little tough time to mastering the infield B course. To beat any French cars, but well, just like old times playing Gran Turismo 6 for me, folks. Yeah, I know I really miss the game a lot. Just moving on in. I could probably have to pick a next French car after this race ends. So, looks like final lap goes in. Wow, that was quite very fast for only 6 minutes. Okay, coming out onto the straight and fast in. Ooh la la, this is not a chance. Not a simple chance, and yes. Compétition de France race 1 is the winner by me. Wow, that's very quite French sweet to drive on the Alpine this month here for you folks. But I just gonna have to say a little bit French asset for it. Alright, well, car handicap bonus does come in handy. I'll be sure to add some credits to be sure of it. Okay, race number 1 is finished. Now moving on over to race number 2. So, looks like we're about to race on to Super Circuit in the second round, but I kind of think French cars could also race on a Japan short track. Well, I might be sure of it. So, let's just say I'm about to go over to pick another car again. But maybe let's just go on over to the Citroen DS3 Racing 2011. So I really want to go for it. Yep, this is definitely brand new ever since the Citroen C4 from GT5 and GT6. But definitely this is brand new for it was used to be as the World Rally Championship vehicle. Well, probably Citroen needs to be added as a Group B car, just like this DS3 for it. Now, let's see going on the Compétition de France Race 2 on to Super Circuit. Now, let's just set up and, well, maybe I've already used this car so I could go for it. Let's do it. Okay, reaching sub tires is going in fast. Well, I kind of think of it because just giving a little speak of a little French accent to give a little compliment. Alright, so race number 2 on Super Circuit, this is going to be very more challenging to see it. Well, maybe you know, most of you Gran Turismo fans really want the Le Mans track to be added in GT Sports. That would be quite good to use Group 1 cars to be participate like actual 24-hour race. But this may also take some time in June. But maybe it was, if the Le Mans track is going to be in GT Sport in the June update. Well, I don't know, but it takes some time to come up with some ideas to bring out new cars and some new tracks to be added into the game. But probably new events as well. I hope there will be more coming in. Okay, second lap. Hope this is going to be good to see it. But this race is going to get shorter, so I'm about to catch up to be in first place. There's the Alpine A110 1600S drives in, and I'm passing in. Well, I kind of think I remembered I used the DS3 ever since, well, a long time ago, but maybe I can still use it for it. Well, probably the interior also places the car name on it. Okay, well, this one is FF car. French cars are always good to drive on FF cars because this is definitely quite durable to make it understeer. Oh, ooh la la, this car definitely didn't make it to master that inside corner. Okay, keep it up. Hope this handling skills of this car could be going into it pretty sweet. Okay, folks, looks like we're in the middle of the lap of the second race. Now let's just keep going and maintain the pace. Alright, onward over to the fourth lap. Well, I guess that more French tracks will be needed in for it. But we all missed Le Mans from every Gran Turismo series, but I kind of think that Le Mans will be needed to be added in along with the Bugatti circuit. Well, probably Bugatti circuit layout course was part of Le Mans track ever since the Forza Motorsport series. So yeah, yes, Bugatti circuit is a short layout circuit as a Grand Prix. But definitely the Circuit de la Sarda is definitely a quite big track, driving on long straights, and definitely has that tougher corners for it. But we always love 24 Hours of Le Mans every June or July. Yeah, definitely thanks to the Bugatti Vision Gran Turismo was definitely shown since the full release from last year. We'll make sure that we'll have to cross our fingers folks until this is going to be one big excited 24-hour race. Or maybe just giving a little 24-minute race will give some time to do some endurance race. But in the meantime, we just also wish the time and conditions of the Le Mans track definitely turns out to be needed for, well, maybe you guys say the word about Le Mans. It was definitely a historic racetrack a long time ago. Definitely turns out bigger, but it was quite fun to use for any endurance races for LMP1s, GTLMs, and definitely AM and Pros. Okay, well, maybe I'll be carrying on in, and looks like I'm going in for the final lap of this race, folks. End of the second round, and then time to go on in to take on the third course. Okay, take that inside turn. Okay, how's the TTS doing? Alright, well, everything's all set up here. Watchful turn on the inside, going in, going twice. Okay, take on the last grid, yo. Hold it steady-o, and leave finish. Race number 2 of Compétition de France. Well, thanks for the FF Citroën DS3 Racing. This is definitely quite good sporty hatchback model to be used for France racing. And then clean race bonus, and the car handicap has been received by doing a good race. Yeah, maybe I should have to do more French language to be needed in. So that's number 2 on the Super Circuit. Now time to go on in to take on to the final race. So racing on the Alsace Village is gonna take 3 laps for this event. But probably this time I'm about to bring out the new Alpine A110 Premier Edition 2017. Well, in the meantime, I just already used the Turismo library Sierra, which has been definitely part of the library editor tutorial. So let's just say I'm about to go and use my very own Turismo library design to take on into the GT League. Well, I kind of think the color purple with blue reflex on it, that would be fine for it. So here are some other options because I really need to give a little detune-up. Let's just say decrease the power ratio, and probably this will be needed for balance of performance to be recommended with. Okay, any more needs to be added in. Okay, looks like this challenge is going to be good. Detune the A110 to make it as the N200 car, and let's do this to take on for the final round. Race number 3 of the competition de France goes in and the race begins. Well, this special lucky charm for this TV library could also win for Cody. Well, I kind of think Sierra's library might be good to use to take on first place to win. For Cody, of course. Now, looks like taking on 3 laps on Osage Village. This is going to be quite very easy to drive this new Alpine model. Alright, there's more French FF cars, drives. Well, the A110 is used to drive as a RR drivetrain vehicle, but definitely until now, this one becomes an MR drivetrain for the Premier Edition. This will gives out the comparison of each vehicle performance from old and new models. Well, I'm still enjoying this from the custom race because these 2 Alpine models from first to last, this might be quite good to take on to the GT League to be needed in as well. Guess that there's no Premier Edition driving in for it. It only takes for 1 car to be participate. Well, luckily, Hyperion L500R Vision Gran Turismo seems to be quite eligible to be in this race, but I kind of always sticking with some regular French cars. 2 Alpine. Okay, going in. 1 car standing there remains. Ooh. Definitely smooth handling. Okay, turn right. French techniques whenever you can to study to learn. That's definitely part of the education process to speak any world language whenever you want to speak, everyone. Yep, definitely learning to speak French is important while you're in high school. But anyway, this will also take some time to do a little bit more study on while you're doing some homework while you can. Just make sure to speak French correctly when you're taking some practice. Okay, looks like I'm going in to take the final stretch. Take it nice and easy-o. And finish line for this Toll Drama Library represents Sierra goes in first place for Cody, and looks like race 3 of Compétition de France is finally all done. Man, that was a good race for it, and especially the A110 1600S is trying to catch up in second place, but it's good for the best. Alright, looks like 19,800 credits, but also thanks to the clean race bonus and car handicap. So let's add it all in, and then ooh la la, daily workout complete. Man, that was a good French-tastic event for this race, you guys. So looks like French event is all done, and looks like the good news is the beginner league is finally done once again for all 9 rounds. Well, definitely I just tried out 3 rounds for it, from Stars and Stripes to Nissan GTR Cup and Compétition de France. Now let's just say I'll be moving on over to the Amateur League to do some finishing events on the Clubman Cup for the next race. So that's definitely the number of wins is 70. So let's see which car should I get. Okay, well, Audi TT Cup. Well, I kind of think I should really pick the Enzo Ferrari, but well, that's gonna be another car, but it's Audi, by the way. Alright, so that was a wonderful French race, folks. But in the meantime, good thing I still use this Toll Drama Library Sierra for this race. Definitely, that would be a quite good choice to use this library for this final round for it. So I'll make sure I'll continuing on over to the Amateur League, folks. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to click like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube. Check it out on Hyperion-Blue-GT Pro.DivinToArt.com, and also my wiki fandom on the second link below in the description, in case if you're interested to take a look to see some other articles I made, and also some Toll Drama fan art libraries if you want to see it. You'll be able to give a little comment to think about it. So I'll see you guys next time to continuing on the Amateur League. So thank you, and have a good day, you guys. See ya.